Hey, happy Friday, everyone. This is Blake Hotchkiss, Clinical Education Specialist with the Association for Vascular Access. It is summer. I hope you guys are out there being safe, enjoying your families, working a little bit or a little bit less, hopefully. And just wanted to give a little shout out to summer, too. So, with that, join with me today, Molly Judge. So Molly's going to be presenting next week on the ISAVE That webinar series. We're really excited to have her. So Molly, welcome to the show. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Hey Blake, I'm excited for Friday. I'm a nurse. I currently live in Indiana. Been a nurse for 29 years, but have spent the last almost 15 years in the specialty of vascular access. And I'm quite the vascular access nerd. I love to talk about it, I love to learn about it, and I love to share what works for us, for
Awesome.
me.
Well, I know when we were talking before we came on, I love the story of. Oop, we lost her. That's okay. She'll be back shortly. Um, I love the story of vascular access teams. And I'll be honest with you, we've had some people on our podcast, and I think that we see a lot of that out there where you have teams that are either just starting out. If you caught our podcast, The Evolution of Vascular Access Teams, we had
Mhm.
Lauren Langland on, Warren McLaughlin, and Lee Steer, and we were talking about a new person trying to get a vascular access team off the ground. And we were really excited to hear her perspective and then talk with some mentors about how to get there and what are the next steps. And
Right.
then there are a lot of people out there in the vascular access community that kind of are in that middle ground. They have a vascular access team and they need to help get a little bit further along, justifying to maybe like the C-suite or maybe some a manager or some financial experts in their organization on how to justify the work that we're doing, because we know how important awesome IVs are, awesome vascular access procedures are to patient outcomes, the patient experience, and things like that.
Right.
So love this topic. Anyways, so Molly, you're going to be talking next week on our webinar series about your team's journey. So give the audience a little bit of a teaser about what they should expect.
Well, I hope I don't bore anyone, but it is definitely a journey, and most journeys have peaks and valleys. We have highs and lows. Constantly, we talked a little bit beforehand about bobbing and weaving, and certainly this role is a lot of bobbing and weaving. As soon as you think you have your day planned out or the next goal planned out, then a pandemic happens, or
Yes.
your ultrasound machine breaks or whatever the case may be. So it is talking about some of the challenges that we've encountered, and kind of just the perseverance of the team and trying to, keeping it patient focused. And that's kind of where our success lied, is keeping the patient at the forefront, and speaking that type of language to our leaders.
Yeah. No, I think this is going to be an awesome presentation. Haven't looked at your slides, so I know that you did have a lot of ups and downs, and you guys handled that very effectively. Big challenges, sometimes we need to be a little bit more nimble or agile as we navigate around some of these challenges that we experience in our workflow. Like you called out, the COVID-19 pandemic
Right.
changed a lot for everyone. So, really excited about next week's presentation. So if you haven't done so already, please register for this webinar. It's free to attend. We do have a little bit of a new process as we're bringing things onto the AVA website. So the link you'll see is for avainfo.org. So please click on that. One step extra, if you will. When you register, you're going to put your name and your email address. It'll ask you to pay, which is zero. And then it will prompt you to take another registration, which is the Zoom registration. So something you guys are a little bit more familiar with in our previous processes to date. So again, thank you guys for sticking with us and working through these things with us as well. So really excited about how we're making improvements at our association, and also really excited to be able to offer kind of this kind of content as well. So um,
Can I, can
if you
I
guys have
interject
any
one more thing?
questions, reach out to avaed@avainfo.org. That's our email, and I'll get back to you and try to connect you if you have troubles getting your link to register. And Molly, so thank you so much for joining us today. Really looking forward to next week's presentation.
Well, I appreciate it. I really hope to reach out to not just the vascular access clinician, but the C-suite, the infection preventionist, things like that. There's a whole team that makes this happen. So hopefully we can get a lot of involvement.
Yeah. Well, if you guys are planning on attending, forward this on up the chain and have them watch, because this is going to be a really useful informational session for them as well. And with that, I'll take us out. Welcome back, Molly. Hey guys, thank you so much for
Technology at
tuning
its
in
finest.
today. Gotta love technology, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can follow the Association for Vascular Access out there anywhere on social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And of course, if you're a big fan of YouTube like I am, you can check us out there as well. And with that, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.
See ya.